you guys come up with all these ideas?
I found this guy myself.
Yeah.
Because we thought, we had to sub things out and try to get everything done. And we have a sound system too that works really well.
So next time, the response should be immediate.
Doesn't really have to yell.
Yes.
So he wants a microphone.
If it's not, the same correction.
That's good.
The same correction. Because again, he's going to forget. And he's good-natured. He's not overly sensitive. He's good-natured, so it may take him a few sessions. But if you're diligent about it, it really won't take too long. And obviously, the stronger you correct, I mean, you don't want to create, you said the other day it was tight or something, you don't want to create a mental problem, but you see in the tape again, this is quite nice. It's a little bit behind the vertical there, but you can correct it by actively riding him a little bit forward and let him come up a little bit in your arms through the rein, and there you go. Good. Okay, so we're going to do the transitions, and I have to also remember that I wanted to do a couple more figure eights and change directions without him coming above the bit. Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. We need to do figure eights at some point. Okay, so back to the walk.
Really chubby chest. And I'm going to throw my granddaughter in with us too.
Okay, and trot again. It wasn't terrible, so not a huge transition. I mean, a huge correction.
Decent, because he felt like didn't stop. I mean, he slowed down, but
Yeah,
didn't stop moving.
it wasn't so terrible. Now, don't use your reins though, because there's no reason, unless it's just absolutely totally muscle memory. I just glanced down, so I just looked down. Go ahead and soften and try it again. So I missed it. Don't use your reins at all. If it's not even, put your hands even a little forward. And tell him to walk. I mean, literally, drop the rein. So that must just be total muscle memory. Because you didn't use your reins, you dropped them, and he still hollows his back and shuts off.
Yeah.
Okay, so just out of curiosity, because I was really surprised that, although he's going better behind, that he wasn't better in front. So this is just muscle memory. He just, all of a sudden, this is the way I stop. I go like that. So again, more active behind. And don't throw the reins away, certainly don't use the reins, just bend him a little bit. And actually, I wouldn't be surprised if he hollows more this direction than the other.
Because
Because he likes to go sideways through the right shoulder and the right hind leg, which is what he did in the transition again. Okay, so go forward and try it immediately. I didn't like it behind. Take less time. Or I should say, make him take more time.
I don't understand what you mean.
Whoever the blame is put on.
Oh, I see.
Don't let him do it so fast, or
I
you don't ask so abrupt still. Take more time. Go slower, go slower, go slower. Trot away. Trot. Because there's still 2 abrupt steps behind, but they're more fluid so you don't feel them as well, but you'll see them on the tape. And again, transitions with the gait. I'm getting ahead of myself maybe. But that would also be something to do. Go slower and more forward. And trot immediately. And just doing that will help. Yeah, just a little slower, push him a little bit out, and trot. That was better. You can trot, that's not really a correction, that's just don't land in a heap because, buddy, I might tell you to trot again, and you can't go from a heap. That's kind of punishment. They'll fix themselves. They know not to fall and land in a heap if they're going to have to get themselves up and get going again real quick. They'll make their own correction. So just by simply doing that without a huge correction, they'll understand. Take your time, ride forward, trot immediately. Still too abrupt. Again, it's fluid abrupt, but he almost kind of buckles down behind.
Yeah.
He's going to do a quarter horse slide and stop. Yeah, and again. These will get better if you keep doing them. Again, nice and soft, ride forward with your calf, ride forward, ride forward. Yep. And it's much better, again, you'll see at the moment he comes this way, and he does that. But he's not like stopping short, abrupt like, but he's not, doesn't have the follow through, which is strength, which is a lot of things. He's not following through behind. And that will take time. Much better. And even still, that it's fluid.